Hey guys, welcome to Hammerpaints. Excuse me for, and I do apologise for the rather lengthy update. Been rather busy of late, and I had to have a break from this particular kit. It just frustrated me to the hell, that suspension system, which I'll talk about later. The instructions they're clear in the fact that all the instructions are correct, like all the pieces that they tell you to put onto the particular model are correct. It's just the way they tell you to do it. It's all arse about, and it really did get frustrating. I spent from the last update video where I just had the chassis piece done, I spent bits and pieces, hour here, hour there, and I'm only up to step 15, which is what you see here of a 25-step kit. Now, I'll get into this a little bit more. Now, I'm just going to pull this off, this piece, and I'm going to get into the internals. Now, once I finished this chassis piece down here, it basically told me to connect the chassis to this piece here. Now, the interior is quite detailed. I'm quite happy with the interior. I've still got a few little bits and pieces to put here, and there's some other bits and pieces I've got to put down in here. It's not entirely finished. I want it from all the reference photos I've looked at, it is accurate. The problem is you won't bloody well see it when everything's closed up. So I'm going to still go to the trouble of painting all the interior up and making it all sexy on the inside. It's just I think what I'll do, if any of people have ever seen a guy out there called Dr. Cranky, he does excellent models, usually car kits and stuff like that. What he actually does with a lot of his car kits is he doesn't actually glue the body to the chassis. I'm thinking I might go down that route. I don't know. I'm going to see how it all fits. If it's not going to fit clean, I'll probably glue it. But for now, yeah. So I've got a little bit of stuff up here I've got to clean off. I actually just noticed that before. But let's have a look at suspension. Suspension is done. The suspension is incredibly detailed, right down to ball joints that go in here, and I'm quite happy with the way the suspension turned out. I'm happy with the suspension now it's on. I was not happy with building it. It was a pile of shit to build. It's just frustrating. Everything you see here, every little bit has to be put on. And for, I don't know. One thing I can't understand is they have you put things on that could be just easily molded into it. I mean, it does give you a better sense of 3D and realism, I suppose. But anyway, so that's where I'm up to there. Now, the body part, I've just started the body part. Now I've kept all these workable. I've got to try and get as much visual of aid to the interior as I can. So these are all being kept fully workable. Every one of them is workable. Overall, the kit's great. This door, I had a little bit of an issue with this hatch here. Now I thought, excellent. There's a hatch here, I can have that accessible and open, but you can't really unless you go to a lot of styrene work and make up hinges and whatnot for that. And I really didn't feel that I didn't really want to go to too much of that work with that. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. It's starting to sort of come about in a way. I think the next couple of steps now are adding all the bits and pieces to the body, getting the tires ready, and thereon. So I'm going to this is going to obviously stay off, and as I said, I'm going to go down that Dr. Cranky route and not glue this bit on here. But overall I'm happy with it so far. We'll see how it turns out. I mean, I don't have really a lot of progress on it at the moment. It's just a stupid suspension, really. I just got the shits with it. Old ham hand me. So, but other than that, it's quite a nice kit. So, it boasts over 500 parts in this, and I do dare say that it'll be close to bloody 500 parts by the time I'm finished. So. Also, that was the other thing, I went with these flutes open, looked at some reference photos, and these flutes and all the photos were open, so that was nice that Dragon gave you the option. You could have closed flutes or open flutes for your engine for breathing. That was a nice touch, and that was something that was a little odd too. Like, you know, they go to all the detail of giving you all this this beautiful interior here, or this drive compartment, and they give you this nice open area back here, which looks like it'll be absolutely excellent for an, you know, it's so much room in there for an engine. It makes you wonder why they just didn't throw in an engine and, you know, had something these workable. I mean, they got these little hatches here workable, so, you know, it would have been easy enough to have these hatches workable, and you could have had some engine in there as well. Would have made for a nice touch on this model. But anyway, other than that, I really don't have a lot more. As I said, I haven't really done too much of late, so here's a little bit of an update for you. Once I start getting into the painting and stuff, there'll be a lot more videos coming out. I was going to do a heap of videos on putting this thing together, but I just can't work out what to show you guys as things pop up, which I've got a hell of a lot of building to go. So as things pop up, I'm going to try and get some little vids out there. They may not be very long and not very informative for most of you, but for those who get something out of it, well, there you go. On that note, cheers, guys.